Squid Game Season 2 brought in so many new games that make you take a second look at your childhood favourites. My personal favourites this season were Rock, Paper, Scissors, Russian Roulette, and the Get into certain numbers and run into a room. But what could Squid Game 3's games be? Well, we might already know from the background of Squid Game 2. In the first Squid Game, the different games that will eventually all be played were all in plain sight for the players to come to terms with, they just never actually realised it. In the bedroom on the wall are stick figure images of all the games that they played, such as one character looking to the wall whilst other characters are trying to walk close by them, representing red light, green light, stick characters holding up the shapes triangles, stars, umbrellas and circles, which represents the honeycomb game, stick figures on either side of a rope pulling it, representing tug of war, two people throwing dots in a small space, representing marbles, people stepping on platforms with the person at the end stepping on one that is falling beneath them, representing the glass bridge, and even a literal picture of the Squid Game map, representing, of course, the final game, Squid Game. And so we know the wall in the bedroom hints at what the games will be, and there are pictures on the wall in Season 2 that have yet to be played. And we know Season 2 and Season 3 were filmed back to back to each other, and so therefore these games are likely going to be played in Season 3. On the wall at the back of the bedroom, we can see a massive checkers board pattern with lines across, representing players, and this will most likely be human chess, where if you're killed in the game of chess, you die. This will likely be either the way to decide the final two players, or could be several games of chess, like the several games of battleships in Squid Game The Challenge game show. Along the wall is also a bunch of upside down triangles with people swinging across them and trying to hold on, so it looks like there could be a monkey bars game. Then we have the teaser for the next game in the mid-credits scene, which shows two massive life-size dolls, one being the red light green light doll and a partner male doll alongside, with a red and green light switch. And I've got a few ideas of what this potentially could be. The first is the lights look like a train light with the cross above them. Now, since this is likely the next game after the rebellion at the end of Season 2, this game could be used as a punishment for the players and could be the train paradox or the trolley problem. The idea of a running train and you get to decide its path of whether you save 5 people on one track from dying or one person on a different track from dying. I could imagine the son, for example, being in a dilemma as to whether to allow the train to kill 5 people or one person, with that one person being his mother. The game could also be a staring competition. We see the two dolls staring at each other, and when the light turns green, you have to keep your eyes open. If you don't, you die. The two dolls could also represent Jack and Jill, which comes from the nursery rhyme, Jack and Jill ran up the hill to fetch a bucket of water. The game see people try and make it up a hill whilst avoiding falling objects, which you could clearly see how this could become a deadly Squid Game. The final game, it could be Dong 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 Daemun, which is a game in Korea where two people hold hands and create a tunnel. Then kids run around in a circle underneath the tunnel to music. When the music stops, whoever is underneath the tunnel is out. In this case, the two dolls create the tunnel. When the green lights turn red, whoever is in between the two dolls dies. What do you guys think? Those are a few ideas of what I think these two dolls might represent and what those games might be. And do you think the different games pictures on the bedroom wall also represent those potential games that I've discussed? Let me know all your thoughts down below in the comments of what games you think will be played in Squid Game 3. And as always, we've been here on Gate of Theories. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.